Welcome to Buzz Around the Globe. Has Haiti descended to hell? Gangs are running the country, and the Prime Minister was last seen in Puerto Rico negotiating his return. There are videos circulating on X that show gang members indulging in alleged cannibalism. Although it was reported these are old videos, but still they are enough to send a chill down anyone's spine. But is it as simple as it seems? Street gangs take over a capital city of a country? No, it's not. It's a sordid saga of a marriage of many factors like long-standing poverty, the legacy of colonialism, widespread deforestation, and European and U.S. interference. But the most important immediate cause is more recent: Haitian rulers' increasing dependence on street gangs. Haiti hasn't had a standing army or a well-funded and robust national police force for decades. However, a series of experts told the Associated Press that United Nations and American interventions have come and gone. Without a solid tradition of honest political institutions, Haitian leaders have been using armed civilians as tools for exercising power. Now, the state has grown fatally weak, and gangs are stepping in to take its place. Gang leaders surreally hold news conferences, and many see them as future stakeholders in negotiations over the country's future. So how did Haiti get here? A 1990s embargo was imposed after the military overthrew President Jean-Bertrand Aristide. The embargo and the international isolation devastated the country's small middle class. After a US-backed UN force pushed out the coup's leader in 1994, a World Bank-sponsored structural adjustment led to the importation of rice from the US and devastated the rural agricultural society. Boys without work flooded into Port-au-Prince and joined gangs. Politicians started using them as a cheap, armed wing. Aristide, a priest turned politician, at that time became infamous for using gangsters. In December 2001, police official Guy Philippe attacked the National Palace in an attempted coup, and Aristide called on gangsters to rise from the slums. We have to understand that it wasn't the police defending their government's palace, the National Palace. It was thousands of armed civilians who came up. Similarly, different politicians have been collaborating with these gangs over the years. On top of it, a weak foreign intervention also hurt Haiti. Many of the gangs retreated in the face of a UN force which was established in 2004. René Préval, the only democratically elected president to win and complete 2 terms in a country notorious for political upheaval, took a hard line on the gangs, giving them the choice to either disarm or to be killed. After his presidency, subsequent leaders were at best easy on the gangs and at worst even tied to them. Every key actor in Haitian society had their gangs, making it clear that the current situation isn't unique, but that it has deteriorated at a faster pace. For the last 3 years, the gangs started to gain autonomy, and now they are a par unto themselves. The autonomy of the gangs has reached a critical point. It is why they are capable now of imposing certain conditions on the government itself. Those who created the gangs created a monster, and now the monster may not be totally in charge, but it has the capacity to block any kind of solution. The gangs, along with many Haitian politicians and business people, earn money from an illicit brew of taxes gleaned through extortions, kidnappings, and drugs and weapons smuggling. After Préval, gangs, politicians, and business people extracted every dollar they could. And experts say it was open house for gangs, drugs, and the country basically became a narco-trafficking state. Basically, the gangs got empowered, and not only they got empowered, they had state protection. Politicians were protecting them. The current gang leader, who has become the most powerful man in the country, is Jimmy Cherizier, popularly known as Barbecue. He is a 47-year-old rifle-toting former police officer. The gang leader said that it was his mother's occupation of selling fried chicken that earned him the barbecue moniker. Though not many believe this version, it is more likely linked to the rumor that he likes to burn his victims alive. He was sacked from Haiti's police force in 2018 because of his role in slum murders and rapes. Barbecue was removed from the police force for his alleged ties to a number of horrific crimes, including the slaughter in the La Céline slums, where 71 people were killed, 7 women were raped, and 400 homes were burnt down. The New York Post reported, citing official reports. He denied any wrongdoing and started his active gang journey. He took over the G9 and family, which controls the slums and the streets of Haiti's capital, Port-au-Prince. In case the government is toppled in Haiti, Barbecue, or Chazier, might go on to capture power in the country. And one can only imagine what future awaits for its citizens. Do tell us what you think about this video in the comment section, and for more news updates, subscribe to India Today.